I was hopeful. I was real hopeful that the second row in the big barn here was not going to be completely soaked. But yesterday, a buddy of mine came up to help me fix some fence, and I said, you know, I need to check that hay and see if it's heating. And we walked in the barn over here, and it was extremely hot. And I got here this morning. I had to haul this tractor down up from the corn maze. When I got here this morning, the whole barn was steaming, and I was petrified. So a couple buddies came up, and we got one of those little dingoes, like a stand behind skid steer, to clean out this barn because it's got a concrete floor. So he was able to drive that thing in the side over here and just pick them up and chuck them out the door to me, and I picked them up with this. And then in here, the problem in this barn is it's not a concrete floor, and it's muddy because the river went through it. And oh, it smells so bad. I'm gonna be smelling this for months, I have a feeling. I'm gonna have to throw these clothes away. There's no way my wife will let me wash these in the house. But all the bales are out. Cows are picking at them a little bit. They shouldn't be eating them, but I don't have another place to put them right now. So that's what we're dealing with. So a few things that we did get cleaned up. We did get this ditch cleaned back out. I got to shovel out the culvert though. It's still full of stuff, but that ditch had filled full of all of our gravel from the road. I did get the temporary fence put up over here for the girls so they can't leave. And I think I showed in one of the videos all of the hay that I had to pull out. Still got to figure out something to do with it. So let's go get some hay. All right, folks, big day ahead of us. We have got so many people that have reached out about this fence. I don't even know where to begin on thanking these folks. There's a family in Wilkesboro, which is the county right next to us, and they did the pictures for my sister and Josh's wedding. They did the pictures for my wedding. They did the pictures for whenever Megan had Holt and Mags. They took pictures of them. I'm sure they'll probably end up taking pictures when our little one gets here. So they've been through pretty much every step of our life that was important so far. And they reached out saying that they were bringing fencing supplies, people, tools, and chainsaws, and they're coming. So thank you to those folks. The other folks that are coming, we've got the family that I talked about from Virginia that put the American flag up. They're coming back today, and they've got, so his wife Melissa, I think I mentioned her in the last clip, she is a hairdresser, and all the folks that came and got their hair done this week, she told them that she was coming back down here to help a farmer, and they donated money. And Paul took that money and got supplies over supplies over supplies. Things that I wouldn't think about that I need right now, but I'm gonna need in about a month, that washed away, he's already got. He's coming down with all sorts of stuff, and I just can't even to begin to tell you how grateful I am for that. On top of that, he's got another crowd coming with him. I think their last name's Gillies, I believe is what what she said, but it's a woman and a group of her sons coming to help them. So we're going to have people all over the place. It's going to be a madhouse. I think we're just going to divide and conquer and see how far we get. The section of fence that I'm going to try and replace today is going to be the section right in front of the bridge in the field where I fed last year. If I get that section done, then I can move the cows into a different section of fence and they can go to the other side of the hill, and there's lots of grass over there. So I need to get them in there so I don't have to feed hay, because if I leave them where they're at, I'll be feeding in the next week. And I don't have any hay other than what little we've got so far that was donated. So the only other thing going on today other than fencing is my buddy Luke, that was going to be able to come and drive posts, messed his back up in the hayfield, and he's not going to be able to make it today. So we're going with plan B. We're going to auger these posts in. The only issue there is my auger was about 6 or 7 feet underwater. So we're going to change the gear oil in that very first thing. It's $6.55, and I've already been to where did I go? I had to go to Walmart, and I had to go to Lowe's and pick up some stuff. I'm probably going to have to wait just a little bit until the sun comes up, till I can even see to change the oil in that thing. But let's just hope and pray that it still works. It didn't even... I'm taking this as a sign from Dad, a sign from my granddaddy, a sign from the Lord. I don't know, but the water had the force to bend our bridge. The water had the force to, do all of this destruction. It picked up my hay mower and dumped it in a ditch. It picked up the bush hog and flipped it in the ditch. It picked up 2 scrape blades and all sorts of other stuff that was parked in the same area. It picked it all up and flipped it over in the ditch behind of it. And who knows if it's still okay. But the auger, which is probably the lightest piece of equipment that was sitting there, is somehow sitting in the exact same spot of where I left it. Even the bits, there were 3 different sized auger bits laying beside of it on a pallet. They're still laying there. I'm taking that as a sign, as you're going to need this. So let's pray that it actually works. Megan is coming. The whole family's going to be up here today, except for Maddie. The corn maze is opening back up today. We had to do a bunch of work to the corn to try and get it to stand up, and there's still a bunch of sections of it that's not standing up. But I'm going to try and open anyways, just to give folks here in the county something to go do and have a little bit of happiness after all this mess. But I've just got way too much going on today. Way too many folks that have gone out of their way to try and come help, and I can't go there today. So got a buddy filling in for me over there on the tractor, and I'm going to be up here. So Maddie's not going to make it, but Megan and Josh and the kids will be up here. She's going to be filming a lot today, and I think she said something about a cookie tray and cases of water. So lots of fun stuff going on today. I'm pumped, super pumped. It's been a lot of work to try and get to this point, just to get across the bridge, to get stuff cleaned out of the way, just to get a fence back up. So I'm just hoping that it goes smoothly. I hope. Here we go.
They went and bought whatever a 70 was. That snapped. And
we are making progress. We've got folks everywhere. We've got holes drilled. We've got posts in there. They're not tamped. They're not filled in yet. Posts are in it though. But we're moving right along. We're probably a quarter of the way, something like that. Maybe even halfway. But it's looking good. And I did mess up your name. The little girl with the flagpoles that I was talking about in the last couple clips ago. Brianna, not Brianne. Brianna. She's here today, and I got her name right now. But I've been trying to do stuff and not talk to a camera the whole time, and now I've got to get back to doing it.
In the middle of it somewhere.
Drop it a little more.
Staple for the to be able to pull the.
As low as you can get it towards the ground.
So we're going 40 inches from the bottom of this brace to the ground. And corner post, brace post, 4 foot in the ground, everything else 3 feet in the ground.
Now we could,
Hey, put me on the video. I'm better. Just keep it on me. I'm trying to do all this drainage. Put this on a YouTube channel.
you do that same thing. You still got that level? Alright, you're the man. Suck this thing.
Oh.
I mean, I can't even begin to express how thankful my family is right now for the amount of love and thoughtfulness and donations and time and sweat that have been put in to today. I mean, well, not just today. It's been a 2-week thing. But today, we got more done than Josh and I could get done in 3 weeks. I just can't even begin, but I'm gonna try. So, the following people, and if I miss somebody, I am so sorry, but I'm gonna try. So, Kevin and Tasha, Tyler, Matthew, if I don't wreck here, Paul, Melissa, and Brianna, didn't mess that one up, Mark, Austin, Eli, let's see, oh, there's their names. No, it's not. I don't remember what the youngest brother's name was. Brenda, that's your mom. Fella, I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. You're a Gilly, and we appreciate you. The other folks, Misty and Ryan and Misty's parents, Sean and I can't remember your names, but the couple from York, South Carolina. The other guy that had the wife and the little youngin' in the stroller. I can't remember your name right off. JT. Folks, thank you, because today was a ginormous success. It is finally one other thing that we can feel accomplished with after this storm. We still got a long way to go. Very, very long way to go. But we've made a ginormous dent, and we couldn't have done it without you all. So, folks, and again, if I miss somebody's name, I'm so sorry. There were so many people there today. So many people lending a hand, bringing supplies. I mean, the amount of supplies was just ridiculous. I had mentioned it once before in a little clip, which who knows if that little clip's even going to wind up in this video. Don't know. But Ruben and Alexis, without you all doing what you did, a lot of what took place today couldn't have happened. So if you're in Charleston, South Carolina, and you happen to stumble upon this, thank you all so much. It's Saturday night now. Tomorrow's Sunday. I've got to go work at the corn maze tomorrow. I had mentioned this morning when I was on my way up here that we were going to try and open that up today. So we did that. I got some coverage to take my place today, but I'm going to have to go work over there tomorrow. They've called school off for next week. So I'll be back up here on Monday trying to fix the rest of this fence. So I'm thinking I'm going to hold off on posting until after Monday and we get that section done. We black about, I don't know, we got over half the wire strung on this section today. I'm going to string the wire on that section on Monday morning. Hopefully Luke can come, and his back's feeling better. Hopefully he can come and help me one day next week. We'll pound the posts in over in front of the barns and be yet again one step closer. So I'll see you all on Monday, which for you is going to feel like just a couple of Well, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If I tried to keep this fencing video going until I'm done, Lord, it'd be one long video because I got a lot to do. And with the amount of hands that we've got to work on the fence right now, it's gonna take forever. So the ones of you that have came out and volunteered and helped us start to rebuild some things and clean things, we appreciate you all more than you know. One important name that I forgot to mention the other night after leaving when all those people came was Cody. Now, Cody, I can't pronounce your last name. You didn't even try to pronounce it to me when I put it in my phone. So, but if you need help fencing and you're in the western part of North Carolina, just reach out to me and I'll send you in his direction, because that man knew some stuff. But I will be back on here in a few days. The ones of you that are new subscribers, I appreciate it, because that has just kind of blown up since all of this hurricane stuff. So I appreciate the support, and we'll be back with you in a few days. See you later.